when you do vibraphone, remember now vibraphone is so do Amazing Grace, but really thinking concert wind band. Now, I'm not just going to write. I'm going to stop every time I have an idea in my head myself frequently and try and explain my decisions to you.
Hi, you are watching part 3 of the video today. If you have not seen the previous videos leading up to this one, they are in the link below. Please do have a look. I split it up in different videos in a series just because it will make it a little bit easier for you.
Okay, there's definitely a big drop in volume here. I'm going to go with my gut. I just want to hear if I'm on the right track. Because I sort of work as a oh, no. Oh, see, I made my own mistake. So that sounds a fifth low. I thought it was in the picture, wasn't? Okay, see, the hunting place, leave it like that. Okay. This is getting too low. Oh, that's what happened, yes. Oh, I had an idea. Bring that vibraphone back. Do this motor off in the beginning already. Makes it sound redundant because it stands as long as it stands. So I might have to just help a little. Since that is so low, please bring in your phonium. No, remember that's even a fifth down. That's actually all beautifully in low brass range. So I'm not going to. Okay, and in this section, I specifically wanted the brass. There's many colors you can work with. I wanted to change in colors. So I don't want. You can add a whole lot of saxophones and clarinets and all of it that's in the same range. But I don't want to. If I want the brass sounds, it's low for the trumpets. Trumpets will not help here. I just want to see if there's, yeah, okay, let's just help the tuba a little bit. Okay, so yes, bassoon is fine, baritone sectional. B flat, octave down, nose to that. That's what we can do. I don't think there's a whole lot more I need to do in this introduction. I don't want to overdo it. I'm not trying to write a new opus here. Just want to, let's go small so I can hear more of it. It works for me, except that melody, which only the first horn has, is not coming through the way I want it to. Now, since I copied this down, let's just play from there. Okay, Do you notice by just adding that melody of the E flat F to one more horn proves that the whole point of horns aren't in pairs. It works so much better. Immediately you can hear it. It's coming through the way you want it. In the long notes, now they could be a little bit more sustained. It's going to be soft. So I just want to help this chord. I just want to go check. And just here, subtly at the low range, the clarinets can complement. Okay, I think we have an intro. When we get to finishing, you play around with fresh ears on that. Very first thing. Obviously, this won't be too loud. I want to tell this guy, because this is clearly a solo, this is not for a flute section. Okay, we will hear what it sounds like and change if we have to. Things must happen in this bar there. I'm glad to. I remember what we did. That the whole thing we wrote in the beginning, the new composition, so to speak, to set the mood. It's all little themes that you keep all the way through. Otherwise, it sounds like two pieces. Okay, so it's gonna be pretty soft. Okay, too soft. We're gonna change a single thing in the dynamics. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's good. So you got this. I mean, there's a ninth in there, but check in here. It's the A flat 9 or pad 2, A flat add 2. So just use it. I'm not gonna make this any harder than it's supposed to be. I mean, the first pitch or A flat 2 is a B flat 3 for the clarinets. I already on pianissimo, I shouldn't have to do three keys now. A flat is certainly there. Let's see if we need anything more than a clarinet. Remember, this is indoors, it doesn't have to be that strong. Can you believe it's still too loud? So, okay, I just want to hear. Still have the other notes there. Okay. Don't have the fifth right now because I have the second and that is it. So I have that. So the third is the one missing. So I'm literally gonna have just one guy added. So let the solo clarinet out there because it is just one player. Okay. And hopefully, if I have to, we can take this down to three piece. I'm gonna take that out. Let the vibraphone do it on its own. Okay, I have it at the bottom, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, now by doing it this way, I have first, second, and third clarinets. I have a whole row of clarinets, maybe 2 on a stand, maybe 3 on a stand, all playing the chords. It will come through. The computer lies, is playing, is giving you solo clarinets like you would have it in orchestra setup, but it's actually going to be section of clarinets playing very soft. Hopefully, while the conductor knows what they're doing and just making sure that it's staying below. just follow my gut. I always want to keep audiences interested, and sometimes that just gives you the unexpected. This is just always what I've done. I have no real explanation for you other than that. Keep the audience interested stylistically, though. So I'm going to add. It's so subtle. It must almost not be audible. And I've learned that I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to tie it in. The problem is NotePerformer is a fantastic program, but it's not going to do what a human do yet, especially if it comes to suspended symbols. They don't have it all figured out just yet. Do you see what I'm doing? That little let it vibrate sign just adds that little thing there at the bottom. When I zoom in, adds that thing. Holding the symbol player and mute, and now very soft, just very subtle. And then let's just see exactly where I want it. I want a little thing, surprising thing, softly. I'm not getting it now, so. It's literally on the top note, the top E flat, which is one little surprise, but it's going to be so subtle. Again, now I need to tell it that this is open triangle, which I'm going to do this way. And it's not good. By nature, it's usually pretty. If you just touch a triangle, you get it right through the wall. So keep it soft. I think pianissimo will work. Let's just listen to the whole introduction up to here that we lead into something properly, and then we can. Apologies for forgetting the light. The only thing that bothered me, this is somehow still too loud. So let's just ensure there's no doubling this. I'm going to be specific. I want you guys to drop volume. If I just check my sketching, the first verse was all flute, second verse was all saxophones, mostly. Right. Third verse seemed to be more on the brassy side. Okay, so it was clearly going up in steps a little bit. Now, again, when people begin to arrange, they immediately think, okay, soft, all woodwind. Loud, yes, all brass. It's very far from the truth because they both can do both. So I'm going to keep the bass line going. I'm going to listen to what I'm doing here. I'm going to keep the bass line going. I'll write it for tuba. If it gets too much, we might take the tuba out of it. So let's just hear. Okay, first four bars. I'm gonna keep what I had you with the timpanis is nice. You want to keep the same kind of feel. It's gonna stay quite thin because clearly I wanted the vibraphone to give you movement. So the vibraphone is gonna give me the vibe. See what I did there? Vibraphone is gonna give me the vibe. Then it doesn't need to be a lot of movement. You need just sustain. Like the sustain pedal. If this was on a piano, ding, 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 you probably would have had a sustain pedal going. So now I've created that sustain. Let's just have some instruments. I already had the clarinets up there, so I didn't see a problem. No need to change that. Let's have the clarinets continue what they started, and then Okay, now there's two ways I can go. So because they already have the vibraphone going, I can go and let them sort of follow what the vibraphone is doing. I don't think it's necessary, not right here. So I'm just going to keep it simple. I don't want to change anything coming from here when the melody starts, because whatever created the atmosphere must just stay so that the music can flow. Okay, just fill in the notes. I think that is what it is. I love blending a bass clarinet with clarinets because it's just a lower clarinet, really. I didn't even write the tuba yet. See, now I suspect it's going to be a little bit crescendo, decrescendo here. Okay, so with things like this, been dormant for too long here. Let's just play back so you can hear what's in my head. That went wrong. Okay, beautiful. That would not have been a G minor. And this one is now too low, so I'm gonna have to do it in octaves for the bass, and it cannot reach there, but some can. So I definitely want to go away there. So okay, so start here. Okay. That will be set. Okay, I figured out the chords I want, so let's just now take it through. Let's see if I'm on the right track, yeah. Something that particularly bothers me, I just hear that timpani feature must stay there all the time. Okay, I literally only have a bass clarinet here, and actually it doesn't bother me too much. I didn't see the need to add a tuba right now. I really love bass. Okay, it's just the bass trombone might be a bit harsh, so I can use the funny without any problems. But just hear the difference, it's so subtle. Do not be scared to ask trombones to slur. They don't really slur. As I explained in other videos, they just use a soft tone. It's actually 100% in the way of this, so it might clash. I just want to get a feel. We'll adjust if we have to. This movement. Okay, I have the trombones here. I feel that I did not audible yet, or I can add more. Same thing. Exactly the same dynamics. A little of a change in color. It's like when you do a scenery and all of that is blue and just a little bit darker blue here, a little bit lighter green here. So just slight changes in the color. So let's change the color. Okay, I'm gonna literally just, in fact, I'm not even gonna do it there. Let him come in on the last note. And it's gonna be soft. This is going to be fabulously soft. So what I literally do in a case like this, I'm going to do it now to teach you what is pianissimo crescendo. This is not loud. I literally, so what I did, I said one only. In a wind band, you might have 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 tuba players there at the back. And by writing one only, it's not the same as writing solo. You just like what I just want just a lead player just to come in, to change the color just a little bit. When I have this same line still going as it was going before, I didn't change a thing. I think the dynamics was pianissimo. I didn't change a single thing. But just listen when the tuba comes in. Just a slight change of color, shade literally. And they can't hear it because the rest is not there. I suspect we might play with the piano here, which means like that one. Let's play now. So dangerous. And a tune like this, I mean, unless it's James Galway sitting there in a flute, you're like, okay, I know the rest of this melody. I wonder. Let's quickly check the WhatsApp that came in. This is where it's important. So keep the people interested, the band, as well as the listener. Okay, that's it for that. Let's just finish this tuber line because then we know where we're going. It's my train of thought back, so I was listening to the beginning and I hear like need a little bit more percussion. Okay, so clearly, okay, so it's actually,
Okay, what is to come in the next video?
remember, keep your musicians interested, keep your audience interested. And it gives you that, what I can only describe as a greater. All you have at the moment is the melody and a bass line, and now we're playing with spices.